Hello, I'm Tom Carlisle, and I'm a Christmas historian. And one of the areas that I have specialized in is the lighting. I am now 70, and I've been interested in this Christmas lighting since about the age of 4. I even went to the extreme of going to work for GE up in Cleveland, where they invented all the Christmas lights and all the other lights. And while I was there, of course, I got to know all the people who made the Christmas lights. Well, GE was a leader in inventions, particularly in the colored Christmas lights. And of course, all of them were in color. From the beginning of electricity, all the Christmas lights were always in color. So, but one of the problems was that they were in series. They made them in Germany and England and everywhere, but they were always in series. So when one of the 8 lights burned out, you had to go through the whole string to find the bad one. Well, in 1934, GE came up with this new invention. This is a set from 1938. And it was a 120 volt light bulb, which they were using in instrument panels and things like that. And they decided to make it into Christmas lights so you wouldn't have that problem. And so these are what's known as the C7 Christmas light, which came out in 34. And they were about 4 times more expensive than the little series lights, so they didn't sell a lot of them during the Depression. But by about 1938, 39, 40, people were starting to buy these. The economy was improving and the war was looming, and so a lot of the plants were roaring, so they had money, so they sold a lot of these. This is what they looked like when they were lit up. About like that. And anyway, that's kind of what they looked like right there. And they were all painted on the outside, so you couldn't use them outside or the paint would wash off. And but they were a new invention. And after the war, boy, they sold a zillion of these things. And GE was in the forefront on almost all the Christmas lighting inventions. And so this is just one more where they took over a large section of the market. And that's why you see so many light bulbs, Christmas lights, that were made by GE. Anyway, we're going to make a movie about the history of the American Christmas, and we're going to have a lot of these lights in it. And we're also going to have all the songs and traditions and poems and other things pertaining to the holiday. And I think you'll find this very informative and exciting, and so that we'll be able to tell our grandchildren, and actually the children who are around right now, what it was like in 1938 or 1933 or 1949 when Rudolph came out and things like that. So if you'd like to know more about this movie, we now have a website, and that is www.xmasmovie.org. And it will tell you all about what we plan to do and the props we're going to have and locations and all the content of the movie. And I think you'll find it very interesting and informative. And I hope you enjoy it. Thank you very much.